Zoning is a threat to democracy. It is a threat. And I think, you know, that the Azimio political party formation wasn't really thought through. I think there was a hurry to make sure that they have more political parties on board so that they can have more numbers. You know, it was a numbers thing, but they never really thought through, okay, how are we going to field candidates? How are we going to, because, you know, I understand, and I'm not quite sure, that when political parties were trying to join, they would come and say, for us, we want to join, but these are our demands. And we have a candidate for this county, we have a candidate for that, and these ones you should not field. And you know now what ultimately did, it, you know, you get numbers through the candidates that you're fronting. And if the candidates that you're fronting feel that they are not being accommodated, you know, they are not going to campaign for you as a formation. And that whole thing for zoning, you saw how it created such a big issue in Nairobi. We had candidates holding press conferences talking about, you know, for them, they have been in Jubilee and they don't understand why they are being told now that they can't, you know, participate and, you know, they can't have primaries, you know, basically toka kwa sababu hiyo tumesha negotiate, we've given someone else. So I think it's a threat to democracy. For us in Kenya Kwanza, there was an intentional approach to make sure that every candidate that is actually campaigning for, you know, the Hustler Nation, for our presidential candidate William Ruto, will be allowed. So what we did, it was, if you are under UDA, you go for your primaries under UDA. Whoever wins under UDA gets the ticket. If you're under ANC, the same. If you're under Ford Kenya, the same. We have PA, we have Chama, we have all those political parties. And the understanding was that may the best candidate win. And yes, at one point, particularly now if you look at Kiambu, there is some level of friction because you end up having like 3 or 4 candidates within the same umbrella. But I think, you know, that's democracy.